Hey everybody, it's Dallas42 back again with another 7 Days to Die video. Today it's the morning of day 49. And 49 being a multiple of 7, that means today is a blood moon. So, we need to make sure we got our ducks in a row. It's been a couple days since I recorded my last video, so I'm a little murky on what we were doing and where we left off. I'm pretty sure we paid some attention to our Horde Base yesterday and pretty much got that whipped into shape already. So I think what we can do, I think what I want to do right now is I want to go to some sort of like a military base, and I want to get some military loot. We got that one there. We've been there a million times. Let's see if we can find something different. We recently did that one. Here, this one I don't think we've done recently. Or what's this one over here? Let's go take a look at this, because that one does not have my new labeling system, so I must not have done that. It must have been a long time since I did that one. Just take the bike because it's not too far away. I want to just do a military base POI, see if we can acquire a little bit more ammo, because I'm a little concerned with the ammo situation right now. Between the blood moons and the tier 5 POIs that we've been doing, we are burning through quite a lot of ammunition. I can craft more, but it's time consuming and resource intensive, so if we can just loot some in a military POI, I think that'll be more efficient. And then after about noon, we don't want to enter into any new POIs after about noon, and we will instead focus on getting back home, getting our inventory loaded up with all the appropriate things that we want to take for the Horde night, getting into the fighting position before 2100, by 2100. Yeah, this will work. It's a checkpoint, so it's going to be like a mixture of medical and military. My weapons loaded. Yep. Also want to put some repairs on our weapons before we go too far into the POI. I mean, before we go too far into the blood moon, that is. Very first loot bag, I got a bunch of 9mm high power. Excellent. Excellent, excellent. It's already working to plan. There's going to be some military loot in here, too. And more ammo. We don't need arrows, though. We're not an arrow-type build. This must be the big loot at the end of the whole thing. I've been here before, so I can easily just go grab it. A little bit better knife skill. Come on. For crying out loud. There we go. Ammo, ammo, ammo. A level 5 scavenger hat. That might be better than what I have. I'll take an extra beaker. Those are good for if we set up a secondary base and we want to have a little want to set up a what's the beaker for? Is that for the, I think that's for the food, the cooking station. Ooh, 7.6. I can craft armor piercing 7.62 and do more damage against armored opponents. I wonder if that's only with rifles or if it's with everything. Keep my head on a swivel here. Oh, look at you. Sometimes it's nice to do the lower tier POIs because then you can like pick up and take home some of the things that you normally don't take home in the tier 5 POIs, just because your inventory is so full and you don't have room for it all. You can kind of replenish your supplies of some of that slightly less important but still worth taking stuff. Kind of hard to get gain ammo if you're wasting ammo. I should probably just be using this. Yeah, look at this. This gun's powerful enough that those little basic zombies like that, I can kill them with a torso shot. I don't have to hit them in the head. Just took advantage of that mechanic right there. Alright, high-powered 7.62, awesome. It was a perfect little POI for what I'm trying to do. It's not too difficult. Don't have to be super careful. What's over there? I saw something crawling by. It's a hog. I can get through that. Let's come right over here. Harvest the little hog that I got. All right. Already been in there. Oh, you want some more? There you go. How you like me now? When in doubt, double tap. Sure, a lot of you have seen the movie Zombieland. I always like the rules that he comes up with in there. Kind of applied some of those to this game, and also come up with a few of my own. Little mantras that I keep repeating as we go along here. Alright, I think I missed something in the middle over here. That's the only thing. Oh yeah, here we go. There's a safe in there, and I want it. They're not safe from me. I have to remember to replenish my lockpicks periodically. I don't need a baseball bat. Let's scrap that out. I might have use for an ergonomic mod. High power ammo. Nice. Can we go in here? Yeah, we've been through there. Alright, that's it for that one. Let's get out of here. We got time for one more. Maybe we can find another one nearby. Oh, and I wanted to fix this label while I'm here. Where's another military? There's a 3 right down here. Let's go pop into that one real quick. What's this? Just check these vehicles while I'm at it. Duct tape. I'm a little limited on space, but I could actually also put some things on the bicycle. That is not a bad thing to do, but I've been kind of forgetting to do it, honestly. So I think my plan is we're going to get through this Horde night. We'll see how we're looking in the morning. If we need some extra time to get on top of things, we will. If we're feeling froggy, we'll go over to the mining POI, the Tier 5, and we'll do that. That's definitely going to be our next stop. It's either going to happen tomorrow or the next day. Oh, there's a convenient storage crate here. Let's put everything that's not mission critical in here. We'll grab it on the way out. Don't want to put down the ammo, because I definitely don't want to forget that later. And I should put a storage container icon here, just in case I forget to grab it for some reason. Don't forget that it's here. Yeah, I don't think those are all that useful. Can't remember the last time I used one. I got plenty of them in my inventory at home. What's up, dog? to be grabbing gas whenever I can. I'm pretty sure the good loot's up at the top of that thing, but let's just give everything a quick pass here. It's the invulnerable cloth sheet. For indoor spaces like this SMG with the red dot is just where it's at. I've got more powerful guns, but I don't have anything that handles quite as nice as this. That's why I keep using it. Just to get a hip shot, quick shot on an enemy in close quarters, where you don't have to aim down the sight. I hate these things. They bounce all around. Hard to hit. I don't know if there's going to be much loot in here. It seems like, I don't know, maybe I already looted it. It hasn't been long enough for me to have everything respawn yet. Or maybe I'm just not getting lucky. I think that might be the case, is that it hasn't been long enough for everything to respawn yet. Kind of seems like that's what's going on here. Let's go straight for the payoff and see if we can confirm or deny that. There's no zombies in there to speak of. Maybe it just hasn't been long enough since I've been here. Oh, they're there. That's an untouched... The boxes are untouched, so they have respawned. Okay, that's good to know. Are more zombies around here? I guess not. Salvage tools. Harvesting tools. Motor oil. Robotics. Electrical crafting. I don't need a stun baton. Probably don't need electrical parts either, but what the heck. First try? Yeah. There's some more ammo. Treasure map. Another beaker. Okay. Feel good about falling quite that far. Last thing I need right before the Horde night is to come in with a broken leg. Alright, we're pushing up against noontime here, so I think we should probably think about getting home pretty soon. It's outside of the POI. Pick up as much as I can out of here. Did I get it all? I did. Okay, so that means I can delete this marker that I just made. And let's put our home back on the map. And we're heading home. And we succeeded in getting some ammo. That's what we were trying to do. How far away is that? Quite a ways. Too far. Got a little bit more ammo for the Horde Night. That's good. I think with our ammo situation being as it is, if we want to do some random lower tier POIs just for fun and profit, the military ones are the ones to go after, because we always need that stuff. So it's kind of just the nature of my build that I selected. I've gone into both. I got 1 point available too. I've gone into both fortitude and agility, so both of those offer their own suites of different weapons. And I've got, had I only gone into one of those or the other, then I would have only had half as many weapons to build and maintain. But I also would not be as guns blazing in these tier 5 situations like we have been the last couple times. It's arguable if it's better to just go after a single skill tree, or if you want to diversify down 2 different trees like what I've done. I think you can make a case either way. That's one of the things I like about this game. It's got a lot of replay value. You can try different things in the skill builds. There's skill trees that I've played this game a number of times. I still haven't played all the different skill trees. I've never really done a robotics build or an explosives build or a really... I did a sledgehammer build one time, but I didn't get that far on that game, so I don't really know how that plays out late game. I'm just a fan of the gunplay. I like the gunplay in this game, so that's why I tend to gravitate towards the ranged firearm builds. What does this do? More XP when salvaging. Okay. That was a new piece I didn't have before. We need to eat and drink. I want to start getting away from eating and drinking all the food that I find, because I've found that like some of the stuff that could potentially be useful I'm actually consuming out in the field, and I don't have it when I come home. So only in dire circumstances should I be doing that, otherwise I should try to bring it home. Another thing I like about this game is even after multiple playthroughs, I'm still learning new things and improving my playstyle. Getting better at the game. Got plenty of those. Got lots of beakers now too. Don't need any more of those. How do I get more lockpicks? I need 10 more lockpicks. I need forged iron and mechanical parts. There we go. That'll top me up on those. How am I on repair kits? I got plenty of repair kits. Alright, good. Because I'm going to repair... You know, I probably don't need the tactical assault rifle for the Horde Knight necessarily. But I'm going to repair it anyway, because then it'll be ready next time we go into a POI. And this one could be useful for the Horde Knight, so I am going to repair it anyway. And this one's definitely useful for the Horde Knight. And then our Desert Vulture were good, and our backup SMG were good. So we've repaired. We're all good on repairs. Let's think about ammo. What do we have for ammo? I'll take I want at least a stack of each for backup, if I have it. I don't have regular 44, but that's okay. And then I want to take a whole stack of high power. You know, I better take 2 stacks of high power of each, just to be on the safe side. 2 full stacks of high power of each, because that's going to be my main squeeze during the Horde Night. I could take AP, but I don't have a great deal of that yet, so I kind of want to hang on to that for a little bit longer. I've decided not to put these dart traps in place for the Horde Night. I just don't really know how those work, and it seems like kind of a hassle. It might be fun. Maybe I'll experiment with it later. So then the next thing is I want to load my high-powered ammo in all of these guns. And then, what else do we want to do? I was thinking I should take more of the 7.62 because this thing really blows through the ammo, and I don't have a lot of it. So we're going to try to use the SMG primarily. We might switch to the Desert Vulture at times, and we'll save the M60 for emergencies. That's how we're going to roll with it. And we got this backup just in case. Armor-wise, how are we looking? Let's see. We have... I'm just going to drop these over here so I can see them and compare to the ones that are in my armor stash. We don't want Assassin's gear for the Horde Night, that's for sure. Max stamina is not very important during the Horde Night. Biker is a good set for Horde Night. But less stamina with melee is not that important. But if I get the whole set, I get armor rating increased. That could be useful for when we're riding around on our motorcycle too, because it uses less fuel. So I already got biker outfit. But other than that, it's a mixed set. Commando helmet, stun resistance. Probably not that useful for a Horde Knight because I should not get hit unless something goes wrong. Farmer stuff, obviously. Rifle damage, not good for me. Axe damage, not good for me. Encumbrance, not important right now during a Horde Night. Reducing fall damage, I shouldn't fall unless something goes terribly wrong. Reduce fall damage, same. Intellect-based weapons, not helpful for us. Melee damage, not that helpful for us. Food and water use reduced, not terribly important. Reduced encumbrance, not terribly important. Treated healing time of abrasions and breaks, not important unless something goes terribly wrong. Discount on purchased items, not important. Reduces incoming damage. Not important unless something goes terribly wrong. Same there. Melee's not important. Stun resistance, probably won't get hit. Rifle and revolver damage. Ranger gloves is not a bad item. Is it better than Assassin's gloves? No, this one governs all weapons governed by agility, which will be the pistol and the SMG. So that's pretty good as is. Increases bartering, not useful. Max health, not terribly useful. Fall distance, lock picking, sneak. XP when salvaging, encumbrance. What did I have over here? This one increases loot stage, so all the zombies that I kill that drop items will drop better items. Max health. I mean, it's not terribly useful because I probably won't get hit, but in case I do, it's not a bad thing to have. Attack speed with agility weapons is really good for me. And max stamina, not terribly important, but I didn't see anything else there that was important either. So I think we're probably good with all these. I'll just put those back on. They're not damaged to the point where I need to worry about repairing them. That's the wrong button. Let's just top up my food and water while I'm thinking about it. Oh yeah, that. What does this do? Melee damage boost. We can think about drinking a different kind of water. This one's a stamina regen. That's good if you're running around, things like that. Fortitude up. That would help with my machine gun. Efficient digestion means you're not going to use food and water as quickly. Yeah, nothing there's like a huge game changer as far as the Horde Knight is concerned. I'm not too worried about that. What about in here, though? I've got recog. I want to take some recog. I'll at least start the Horde Knight with some recog. I've got steroids just in case something goes terribly wrong. Fort bites, not important because I shouldn't be hit unless something goes terribly wrong. So I think we're good with that. I'm about as ready as I'm going to get. We've already situated our base yesterday. We can do some farming while we're waiting. Don't faint, I didn't forget to put my farming gear on while I do this. Let me not forget to put the other one back on after I'm done. Harvest this while I'm thinking about it. Alright, so in theory, wearing that farmer gear should have helped me get a little bit more stuff than I would have otherwise. More seeds. And maybe more food products. Let's go ahead and replant everything we can here. Some of this stuff isn't useful, I just kind of do it just to do it. There are some challenges that I may or may not. Hey, we got Spider Zombie Challenge done. That's cool. So we're still looking for zombie vultures, mutated We still need to farm coffee beans and aloe leaves. Those are the ones we haven't gotten yet. We're edging in on healing infection. The rest of these, some of these are going to be really hard to do because I almost never get hurt. I don't know, you know, one of my goals was to do all the challenges, but I might just leave these healer ones undone because it's going to be so, like, healing broken legs, healing broken arms. I just have to, like, get hit by zombies until I get a broken arm in order to heal it. That just seems kind of silly to me. But most of the rest of this stuff we should be able to do, I think, if we put our mind to it. Alright, let's go drop off this unnecessary stuff. First I want to put my food back, or my good clothes back on. Drop our farming ones back in there. Can I get some cooking projects started while we're waiting for things to happen here? I still just think it's hard to beat the hobo stew as far as the types of ingredients that it requires to... Well, actually the sham chowder is really good for me because it gives a fortitude bonus. But I don't think... I do have some sham, okay. Let's try to make some more sham chowder if we can. There it is. Some potatoes, corn, water. This is probably my best type of food that I can be making right now. Do we have over here? What does this do? Get a better deal. This one gives double XP. I don't know how I feel about double XP because if I gain more XP more quickly, then I might gain more loot stage more quickly. The zombies might ramp up more quickly, and I'm not like doing all the things to keep up with that. So I just don't know how I feel about gaining more XP more quickly. Generally speaking, in games, this is something that I avoid because sometimes it can cause problems. Just let the game progress at its natural rate. I kind of prefer that. You know, let me go ahead and just take some sham chowder with me, because I'll start eating that instead. Gives me that fortitude bonus. It's a good thing to eat before a horde night, or before or during a horde night, before or during a tier 5 POI. And maybe I should take some of these just to have for other times. Don't want to take a bunch of stuff we don't need because there's going to be a bunch of bags to pick up in the morning. We can gather those back up. It's 1800, a little after 1800. I was going to try and make an anvil. Oh, it's in the forge, I think. Let's see. It requires a lot of iron and some clay. Got enough in this one. No, I don't. Yeah, we're going to have to make a concerted effort to go get some iron if we're going to do that, because we're very short on iron right now. You know what I kind of want to do while I'm waiting is, see if I can find a car to loot. Experimenting with some mouse speed options here. just go loot this car real quick. I want to show you guys how well my new impact driver works. Makes short work of those cars compared to the old wrench we were using for a while there. And I guess because of my experience level and or my skill levels, but now I'm able to get lots of resources out of a car. And things like street lamps, too, I should theoretically be able to get. Well, this one's wood, so that's not going to help. If I find, like, a metal street lamp, I should be able to get a lot of stuff out of that, too. We got about 2 hours until we want to be in our fighting window, just to be on the safe side. The Horde night begins at 2200. A little bit of gas, doesn't hurt anything. Okay, so the name of the game is we're going to start with this, we'll go to this sometimes, we'll go to this in case of an emergency. Because I got tons of ammo for these two. Actually, I should really start with this. Well, what else is there, huh? Can I craft any armor yet? Any better armor? I can only craft level 2 armor. For some reason, our armor skill has really been lacking in this game. I do have 1 point that I can distribute, possibly. Let's see. What's this one do? Permanently adds 50 max health. That would be nice. This one, I don't have enough. I could level this up, but it costs 3 points to do that. I think we're just going to go with this Fortitude Mastery. Get 50 extra max health. Like right now I'm at 168, you can see down in the bottom left corner there. This is going to boost me to 218. Like, yeah, that's going to let me survive a few more hits if we're in a tier 5 POI and I'm just getting beat on by zombies. Like, I'll be able to survive a few more hits that way. And if I put 1 more point in that skill, that's another 50. So I definitely want that as soon as I can get it. Alright. It's a little early yet, but I don't see anything better to do, so let's get over here and get ready. Just take one more quick look around, make sure that things are in ship shape. I'm fairly certain it is. Make sure I didn't forget to repair anything important. We don't want to fall down there, that would be bad. I'm really excited to see how these turrets work out. I got 4 turrets up here, 2 shotguns and 2 SMGs. We'll see how effective those are. Oh, lest I forget, I should take some steel and some concrete to do emergency repairs, just in case I need to do some emergency repairs during the night. That's something I should take. Concrete and forged steel. Now the forged steel I don't have enough to repair more than twice, so I'm only going to do that on... No, that's not necessarily true. But I'm only going to save the steel for our main fighting window, which is made out of steel. Leave these open until it gets close to time. So we got fighting windows made out of steel, so if this stuff gets damaged, I could repair it. But I got concrete just in case. I really doubt the zombies are gonna do much against all that. But we are ready for it just in case. These are cool, these little turrets. I'm excited to see how they work out. I did repair up there, I hope. The other thing I hope is, I hope this isn't... I don't think a zombie can make it across 2 blocks like that. I don't think they work that way. I think I'll be alright with that. Just want to check for repairs up here, make sure I repaired this stuff. I did. Okay, good. Makes it easier to get down with this whole thing out here now. I don't have like tons of ammo for these things, so we're just gonna, it's just gonna be what it's gonna be. Hopefully it'll be enough. We gotta work on ammo. That's something we need to work on going forward. Since I've been in the tier 5 POIs and getting a lot more, having a lot more zombies to contend with in there, we're blowing through ammo at a faster clip than we used to. And because of that, I need to either acquire more or craft more, one or the other or both. So that's something we're going to be working on moving forward. I think we're going to start with this Desert Vulture. We discovered last time that it has penetrating power. Let's see if I can figure out where it says that. Is it one of my books? Might be one of my books. Yeah, right here. All shots with 44 ammo penetrate enemies. Yeah, so that was a book that I found, a Magnum Enforcer book that did that. So that's a huge game changer. Normally that's what AP ammo does. It'll penetrate through enemies like that. But because we found that book, just our any normal or high power 44 ammo will do that. That's a huge game changer. So I'm going to try to lean on this gun because I got more ammo for this than any of the others. And I do have that penetrating power with it. So let's try to lean into that. It's almost time. We've got about half an hour. When it gets a little bit closer, I will eat and drink and then have a recog. Take a recog.
My God, it's almost closing time. I've had enough bullshit for one day.
Okay, we're gonna eat a sham chowder, and this is gonna give me 10 minutes of +1 fortitude. +1 fortitude is gonna give me just a little bit more headshot and dismember chance with machine guns. So that's better than nothing. I mean, I probably won't use too much machine gun on this, but just in case, it's better to have and not need than need and not have. And we'll drink, so we don't have to worry about that anytime soon. And then we're going to take a recog here in just a few minutes.
So get off my lawn.
Alright, let's take this recog. And they're about to come here in just a couple minutes. Let's get it on. Blood Moon number 7. Don't want to stand too close to the window, because then I could... take advantage of that penetrating power. The other nice thing about this gun is that it reloads really quickly. Don't know if I kill them or not, but when they fall down like that, it takes them a little while to get back up. Keeps them coming at me one or two at a time. There's a vulture up there somewhere. Keep them coming, keep them coming. I love that penetrating power, that's awesome. Don't think I need to worry about vultures. Yeah, they're dying by the dozens up there. Maybe not by the dozens, but those iron spikes should be plenty to deal with the vultures. Oh, he almost got a spit off because I kept missing. It's kind of hard to aim with the red dot. Rather have the laser sight, but I only have one of them and I haven't found the ability to craft them yet. We've got to do the best we can with that for now. So far so good. We're over an hour in. Actually sending a pretty large number of vultures at me this time. Haven't seen that many before. Try to kind of wait a second, let them pile up a little bit before I fire so that I can get that penetration. Sometimes they don't pile up and I just gotta fire. I'll let them get next to my window and start beating on it. This weapon's working great. I might be able to get through the whole night with this weapon. You know, the damn turrets are not firing at the zombies. I don't know what's going on there. Must be doing something wrong. I'm setting them up or something. That's really annoying. Gotta look into figuring out why those are not working. a couple of cops at me. I've seen some spiders. I've seen some bikers. Quite a lot of ferals. Ooh, that's one of the plague spitter zombies from the desert biome. I believe those are going to be changed in the next patch. If we're still playing when the next patch comes out, I'll go over some of the changes with you. Playing the version 2.4. That's what we've been playing ever since I started here. This gun works great with the high penetration. It's the most powerful handgun in the game, so it's got tons of stopping power. I can kill a lot of zombies right through the chest. I don't even have to shoot them in the head, which makes aiming a lot easier. Unless they're feral or a bigger kind of zombie, I can probably wipe them out with a single chest shot. Danger of our weapon wearing out, so that's good. So far, so good. We're halfway through. Lots of spider zombies this time. I don't know if there's such a thing as a feral spider zombie. I don't think I've ever seen one before. If you know of something like that, let me know. Blue bag. Level 61. Aside from the turrets not working, so far everything's going okay. I'm gonna have to do some research about those turrets. I just don't understand why they're not working. Lots of spiders this time. I've never seen so many spiders on a Horde night. most of my damage that my Horde Base is taking is coming from those cop zombies that are spitting at it. We can't handle though. Oh, that was a feral. That was a feral spider zombie, I think. Probably doing a lot of damage to those steel blocks there behind where I'm shooting. Between the penetration and just shots that I miss. What are you gonna do? Step off, dude. Claw. First one of those I've seen tonight. Almost there, a little over an hour to go. Less than an hour now. Sounds like they might be beating on stuff over to the left and right. I hope not. Things at me. It's not nice. This is definitely the most ammo conservative way to do this that I've found so far. With the 44 with penetration. 20 minutes. 20 minutes. Blue bag. Alright, it's dawn. Clean up the extra ones.
Trader Rick is now open. We got food, wares,
Alright, that should just about do it. That ladder got damaged. Or did it? Maybe it's just camouflaged. No, it's still intact. Okay. Alright, let's loot what we can here. Forged steel. Steroids, coffee, high power ammo. Sledgehammers, shotgun ammo. Duct tape, shotgun ammo. Any sewing kits. Robotics crafting, vehicle crafting, duct tape. Don't know if I have a level 2 assassin outfit yet. Glue. Scrap out the iron shovel. Ammo. Motor tool parts. Clubs. Steroids. Money. Rifle skill. Forged iron. Brass. Shotguns. Motor tool parts. Brass. High power 762. Electrical crafting, glue, high power 9mm, high power 9mm, glue, sewing kit, miner gloves 4. I don't know if I have one that good yet. Old cache, machine gun parts, high power 9mm. I'm just going to stop taking every little thing out of these. I don't really need to. Hopefully they'll disappear on their own. Reflex sight mod, schematic, motor tool parts, hunting knife 2, I'll scrap that. Don't need a farmer, we'll level 1. Alright, that should be good. We'll come back and take a look at the damage later, but I don't think there's anything too devastating happened to my base here. I gotta figure out why those sentry turrets are not working. That's really annoying. Alright, good enough, I guess. Alright, we did it! And we're getting back home early enough that I can probably go run a tier 5 tomorrow. Let's go drop our stuff off. That worked really well with the 44. Big time stopping power on that thing. I already have a level 2 of that. It's better than what I got, so duplicate there. Oh, that was a new piece I didn't have before. Nice. Sell this. All right. I think we're going to call it there. We're still, we still got lots of ammo that we can use in the, well, maybe we should drop some of this off. Just take 2 stacks of each. High power. Let's go like that, I think. Maybe even like that. Okay. Yeah, we'll call it there for today. Come back again next time. I think we're going to try that mining tier 5, see if we can get revenge on that one. And if you like my video, if you're entertained or learned something about the game, please click the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. Leave me a comment, tell me what you thought about it. I'll see you in the next one.